Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect the Legendary Edition, yeah? Right, so I've tried to go back and forwards onto the Citadel to get like the shop to resupply, but that isn't happening, so the only guys who have expected weapons are Liara and Garrus, which is fine by me. I'm gonna get my weapons a bit later. Probably after this next mission. Oh, and yes, if you have been enjoying my Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough, please do like and subscribe. But for now, let's go to Noveria and see what's going on.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector into berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Yeah, they sound very corporate, don't they? Any hoot, let's get back to it. Yes, with the boys. So Garrus has those nice spec weapons. Oh yeah.
Atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Does he really? Right, so apparently Saren's goons were spotted here, apparently.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, man.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
How about you behave yourself? I think I'm gonna kill you later. Anyways, let's continue onwards. That was a bit of a tense introduction to Noveria.
Weapons detectors, don't mind those. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeus. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone pissed in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the Executive Board says it is. Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago, Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
She's a threat to galactic peace. I'm here to bring her in or put her down.
The board doesn't like having outside problems dumped in its lap, Commander. Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Commander, it might be wise to bring Dr. Tassoni along. She knows her mother better than any of us.
Yeah, no. It may have been wise, but I'm not doing it.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative
nope, I don't have any
staff is
questions
always
or
available.
concerns.
Thank you, and enjoy.
Now let's talk to this Hannah over here.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your...
Right. I stopped the shopping because I'm pretty sure that if I can stop coughing for 1 second. No grip. His gun says no grip. Okay. Yes, if I get him the smuggled item, he'll give me a store discount, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how this is going to work. Also, it's going to be one of those ones that's right at the back. Is it this? It's this. Rex, you're a beast with that Colossus X armor. Yeesh. Rexy boy. It's just me and Garrus, we need to get our armors, and then Liara, I suppose.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Your customer would prefer to have his package. Tell me who it's for, or I walk out.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. Now, does the other have the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
You're trying to make me laugh. You think I'm here to amuse you, to make funny sputtering noises when you offer an insult instead of a reward.
No. This one would never. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
If that's the best you can do, fine.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
Okay, wow. 500 credits. My guns sell more than any of that. And I'm already at pretty much at the maximum level. Oh boy, okay. I'm pretty much at the max level anyways of like stuff. I mean, I could buy some useless weapons for myself, I suppose. But yeah, they're not even as powerful as the weapons that I already have right now.
How may this one assist?
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
I'm just presuming. Ooh, I might actually want those though. Yeah, I'll buy those. But even still, that's not breaking my bank at all. Right. 160 shields, huh? Now, was that the X-rated ones? It was. Right. No power greater than X, huh, Phil Spencer? 120. Some damage protection. Garrus. There we go.
How may this one?
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
X-rated. Yeah, like, just these items alone, far superior to what that 500 credit reward was. Oh, look at that. I've sold all my items. Yeah, maybe if you came here in the early game, 500 credits would be like, woo, what a reward. But like, it's if you've done all the other side missions and stuff like that, leveled up and got like good gear and loot from other loot boxes in the game, you just sell for ridiculous amounts.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Do you have stuff that I can loot, Annaleus? No.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain colonial rubes.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keene?
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keene spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Yes, your job. Wink, wink. Alright, let's just ignore that and try and brute force our way out of this facility. Even though, I like Noveria. It's industrial stone kind of way. Although I am sure it's not the tourist destination of the galaxy.
Spectre, right?
Who's asking?
Don't worry. I'm not out to put a slug in your head. I used to be a military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analaeus. And the matriarch came through.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lorik Keene was on the take. So Analaeus shut down SI's offices. Quiet-like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Yeah, you're useless.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave the station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization for Mr. Analeas. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go to the bar. Considering there's nothing else to do here, apparently. Everything's been shut down. To the bar. Okay, here we go. There should be a few things to do here, actually, I think. A few people to talk to. Ulrich Keen is over there.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Okay. Is there anything to loot? More interest in looting. And yes, whoa, 500 credits. What a reward. Again, maybe for the early game, but like... No, the economy in this is completely messed up. That's if you're doing all the other side missions, which are the planets pretty much, which I've already done. And obviously the more higher your level, the better loot you will unlock from, you know, the little crates here and there.
Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria.
Little Krogan.
Beat it.
Average security. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's synthetic inside security disabled. Right. Let's chat to this guy.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
That's the commercial price, for individual purchasers. I'm offering you millions of jobs, Mr. Vargas. That's worth more than some stock sensory upgrades.
I'll give you a cautious probably. There is a standard discount for bulk orders, but I can't authorize that. I can push it upstairs. I'm sure someone will get back to you on it. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
If they don't get in my face, I'm not going to dig them up. I'm not here for a random spot check.
My apologies. I shouldn't have belabored the point.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with you.
Yeah, I'm ripping you off, mate.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Oh, 750 credits. Amazing.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
What makes you think I'm a Spectre?
Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been warned that speaking to you is grounds for termination. Lorik Keene. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights office.
Taking a 3-martini lunch?
You mean my loitering here? If only it were mere indolence. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
Skip to the part where you tell me what you want and what you'll give me for it.
Put bluntly, the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Noveria. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nafak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Yes, I will, but there is no carpets, it's all stone. You should know this, you live here. Okay. Yeah, sometimes if you are constantly moving forward in an elevator, you won't go into your default position. You move a little bit. It only happens a few times, though. Well, it can happen a lot. I don't know how it works. Who cares? I'm just trying to make up words as I play this for some reason. I don't like the dead the dead silences in between like bits. So I'm trying my best to be entertaining. I don't know if it works or not, but shit, whatever. Who cares? We're gonna be into the next fight. I don't mind killing mercenaries.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What'll you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
Everything the commander has said is true. I'd step aside if I were you.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Good choice. Trying to shoot that to pieces. Oh! Hello. Don't know where you're going. Shh. Okay. All targets down. Let's just check out what's downstairs first, then we can check upstairs. Yes. I thought there was going to be some stuff here. So because I'm level 50 or whatever, this should be really good loot that is worth more than a measly 500 credit reward. Boop, boop, boop. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Let's go upstairs. That wasn't it. No, that was nothing. I have to check. I just have to check, don't I? Look at Keen's files, huh? Got it. Ah, the bitch. She's here.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Analeas would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs.
Let's see if you can walk after this. Oh, I think you're dead. think you're dead. Taking on a Spectre, I mean, honestly. I don't even use warp anymore. There's really no point. Oh, nice try. It was a decent try, at least, I have to admit.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Oh, interesting. Everyone wants my help because I'm a Spectre and I can get around the rules. Specifically, I can kill people. They like that. Right, have a drink with Jenna, whatever she's called. I can't remember her name. Ah.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
I don't have time for pleasantries.
Act natural. You want to blow my cover? You're meeting a beautiful woman for drinks. Smile and laugh. Pretend we're flirting. The executive board knows about Analaeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Analaeus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits." Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analaeus' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analaeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analaeus is driving customers away.
If your executive board loses a few million credits, it's not my problem. I have my own mission.
Yes, fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand how important your work is. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analaeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Keen is offering to pay me. Can you?
I can produce a copy of Analaeus' pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Right.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analaeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Ananias will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Very good. To see that you comply. Also remember, I'm the Spectre with the gun here, so actually I don't think Spectres can just execute civilians. They need probable cause. That guy's like, whoa! He was getting out of my way. Okay, I've got what you wanted.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Yes. Question is, can I loot that thing? I can! See, I remember stuff. I remember things. Oh, nice. My goofy little run. Okay. Run, Shepard, run. We can finally get a move on to peak 15 now. We've done everything that we could do in this area. Now it's time to find Benezia.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Being jammed, huh? Keep that. Nice.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Only what I had to. I didn't ask the Geth to attack.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is happening out there? I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
The investors, the poor investors. I don't think there's anything to loot in here, so let us... I mean, it's respectable that I'm always on the lookout for loot, I suppose. I think the main culprit of that to begin with wasn't this game, it was Fallout 3. I think Fallout 3 was the one that got me. Right, I've not saved in a while, even though the game's been... it's been auto-saving, whatever. I'll save it later. What a blizzard. It's not really that big of a blizzard, isn't it? Nice. Very nice indeed. Hey, it's not nice shooting people. You should know that. Oh. Hooga! You? Oh, that was quite a few hits. Wait, is that a... It is. You know what? This might be the first time I've ever seen this. Might have been missing that every single time in the original Mass Effect. I don't ever recall picking that up. Maybe I have. Maybe you can see the evidence in my Mass Effect 1 legendary... no, the Mass Effect 1 Insanity playthrough that I've done on my channel. Maybe I have picked up that box, but from right now I don't ever recall doing that, which is interesting. Still hit me. Ugh. Okay. Right. Again, there's not much else I can say about this. It's just get to the location. But I can say that, like, I did miss the Mako in the sequel. Like, I've said it before, but I really do feel like they missed a trick with, like, the sequels of just continuing on, like, the stories of everyone that you've met in the first game. What's this? Is this going to be an advanced marksman? Advanced. Okay, yeah. So yeah, like everything with like Mass Effect 2 and 3. Maybe not so much 3 because I was kind of expecting. I don't know, what was I expecting with 3? I remember 3 being very disappointing-ish at the time when it first came out, but I don't think that's too radical a statement for anyone to say, really. Nothing is as disappointing as Mass Effect Andromeda, though. But no, with Mass Effect 2, like, I've said this before and I'll say it again, like, Mass Effect 1 in the original Mass Effect trilogy, my enjoyment kind of decreased with every title. So like the first one completely blew me away. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as I found it. And, you know, that's just generally people's tastes in games. For me, it was Mass Effect 1. There's just something about it that just, like, captivated me. And when Mass Effect 2 came out, I like Mass Effect 2 more than Mass Effect 3, but definitely I enjoyed Mass Effect 1 more. What was it about this one, though? I don't know, because, like, this is the enhanced edition here, so it's like the combat is more in line with Mass Effect 3's combat. But there was something about that original, even though it was clunky to play a little bit. I just loved it. And again, what was I trying to say with this tangent that I went on? Yeah, I just missed the Mako and stuff like that. So, like, the Mako is really integrated into like every single main mission of Mass Effect 1, even though there's only like 4 main missions, has the Mako and it has like a vehicle section. I just thought it added a hell of a lot to the world building. And then they got rid of that because people complained like, oh, we don't like it. I get it. You want to like get the biggest audience ever, so do what works, I suppose. Damn. Would you guys just pop out? Oh my god. Let's just torment this Krogan a little bit. That Krogan's not having a good time.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage.
Yeah, no shit.
Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back on.
Alright. There's no way as well that I'm gonna let's keep something in.
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
What was it saying? I got distracted. I actually really got distracted. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, the leveling up. I'm not gonna make it to level 60 because, like, unless they've retweaked the game and made it doable, but I don't think they would have retweaked the game to make it doable. I reckon it's an impossibility to get to level 60. Even though I'm 51 right now, which is good. What's happening on this station? Where is he? Well, he's dead now.
What was that?
Probably the breed will have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
Rachnai. I've been poisoned. Snap! Whoosh. Dangerous, that's what they are. Garrus. Why have you both got... Come on, guys. What's going on here? Which one's which? Is this Garrus? Just wait 1 minute. Yeah, there we go. That's Garrus's. That's what I like to see, guys. Just get your good weapons. Strange, I could have sworn they popped out of the vent in one of those rooms. Yep, they did. I just didn't see it. Which is weird because I could have sworn I was properly looking. Rex. Shepard. Well, we got the little critters. Let's reactivate this. Not enough power. Right. Is there a power terminal or something like that? There we go, it's right there.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user
I'm going in. I'm gonna shoot it. Manually attempt to. Core 1 damaged. Transfer it to core. Yeah, it's this bullshit. Yeah. I think I know what I'm doing. Ish. That's like a James Bond like thing.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
1 moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
1 moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Yes, very well indeed.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Right.
Manual restart required.
I think that should do it for now. So if you have enjoyed what you've seen so far...
Landline connections are disabled.
Shut up.
Passenger trams are offline.
Yeah, I get it. Is she going to interrupt me again? No? Okay. So if you have enjoyed, please do like and subscribe, as I always say, and I'll be back next time with more Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Right, until then, bye!